Hello, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We're just outside of Ostagar, ready to go and see what joys await us in the camp up ahead. So, just check out the lovely view before we head in. Ah yes, so picturesque, so beautiful, so 2009. Let's talk to
You
this
must be
chap.
the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I certainly am.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Duncan's tent's the one that stinks of strange tobacco and has a lot of drum and bass music coming out of it. I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
I'll be on my way. Oh, actually, no. Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Grim. Where's the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
So we can potentially get to speak to... No, we don't get to speak to the king. Is it Logain in the camp? If we've got a good enough persuasion skill, we can convince him to come out and have a word with us, so we'll try and do that as well. The Circle of Magi is here.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. It gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Yes, the Templars and the Mages have an interesting relationship in this game. Well, I think in the entire Dragon Age lore, I think the Mages and the Templars are quite interesting. Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp.
You tell me.
Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the Darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster. He's just a bit to the northwest.
Okay.
Go on, then.
Anything else? Nope.
Good luck to you, then.
Ta very much. Okay, let's go and see if we can speak to Kingsguard.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Your armour looks very mismatched. Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Logain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
I didn't know Kaelin was married.
To the Tairn's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Yeah, maybe not as a simple guardsman. Probably not best to get into gossip and banter about the king.
As you wish.
Just a piece of advice there.
You approach
Logain's
the tent
guard.
of Tairn Logain. State your business.
Is the turn inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Oh, really? I would like an audience with the turn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him.
I do.
Hold on, then.
Just want to say hello.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
I'm not a Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kalen's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kalen thinks. You look familiar. Have I seen you at the Landsmeet?
My father was the Turn of High Ever.
The king told me of his promise. I'm certain he has every intention of following it through. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Kalen has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
You don't seem very fond of him.
He is Marik's son and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
Point taken.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about him.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Okay.
Very well.
Let's go have a wander up here, see what's happening.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Thank you for the pep talk. See if there's anything to steal up here.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Maybe not on the eve of battle. Well, I guess you've got to have your distractions, but I certainly wouldn't want to be going into battle half cut and hungover.
As you wish.
Take that. Take that. Hello.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Indeed. You look less like you're praying and more like you're
roads of the Fade. For
cowering.
there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
Ah, this guy.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
I just wanted to talk.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Are you?
I don't think so. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Oh, no,
Hello
hang on.
again. You need something now?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Yes I do.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garland's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
Okay, that was a little bit of a rat bastard thing to do, but that sword is actually the same as what I'm using at the moment. In fact, it's a little bit worse. But it's a cool sword, and now we have it, so... Sorry. Elven Messenger. I think you have a name. Is it Pick? When you speak to the quartermaster, he asks about that elf.
There are lots of Darkspawn.
And we've just ruined his day. Let's speak to the Templars and the mage.
But the
Mages?
must not be interrupted.
Hello.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fate?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Well, I'll go elsewhere. Yes. Ah, there you are.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I am Zolanface.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Do you know much about Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
What does the Fade have to do with anything?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What is the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
I've heard that story before.
It may be
in the
allegory,
intro.
Meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Yes. Yes, he does.
You will not have failed your king. You will have served your Maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker...
That's right, men. Die with glory.
Forgotten. My friend.
Anyway.
Bow our heads and remember those who have...
Ah, yes. Davith.
So, well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
Oh, damn. I missed that conversation between him and... In fact, she still stood there. He tries to chat her up and she has none of it and walks off, but I distracted him from his conversation. Who are you?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
I suppose I could do that. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
She's just like, yes, we had dialogue that you actually interrupted.
How do you do?
Hello.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Oh, it's not him. It wasn't the elf that we spoke to. Can't say I have, no, but I have seen a young male elf who I just stole a sword from.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
I'm an early game character. I have nothing else to do other than run errands for people. I'm all about the XP at this point. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Yes, let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
What have you got? Ah, okay. That's my no helmet rulebook. Got the no helmet patch mod, so that all my companions appear in the cutscene without the helmets. Right, this is his stuff. What have you got? I'm specifically looking for... No, not heavy chainmail. Is that everything? You used to have a backpack, which increases your carry capacity, but I can't see it. Rock salve, injury kit. Oh, it might be in the other stuff actually.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
It's just see your normal
Let me know what
supplies.
you'd like.
Is it in here? There it is. 57. Oof. Right, I can sell some stuff. You can have that. You can have those daggers. You can take that. And the maces as well. What does more damage? Short bow. Yeah. Is there a benefit to having the short bow over the long bow? Can't really tell, so yeah. You can have one of those. And one of those. Have I got anything else I could sell? Sell that trap. Now, I'm going to keep things like these gems and random bits and pieces. The reason for that will become evident later. Alright, how much silver do I have now? Where does it show me my currency? There it is. 45. Shit. A little bit shy. Let's go and do some more stuff.
Welcome, young man.
Hello, who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful and dangerous. The Chantry claims it's a sin.
Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
So you're an emotionless, talentless servitor, basically. Perhaps they should tranquil all mages then.
You might feel differently were you a mage.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware. Of course.
Let's talk about something
what
else.
may I assist you with?
What is enchantment, exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
See. What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
That we do.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right.
That course of action is inadvisable.
In other words, hands off my shit. So, is this locked? Yes, it is. I remember there being, like, plants and things that you could collect. I'm wondering if, for some reason, one of the mods I have installed is just auto hoovering up all of the plants and consumables that are growing naturally around the areas. 'Cause I haven't seen any as of yet.
Excuse me, I must get the hounds ready for battle. Half the dogs are sick from Darkspawn blood. It's terrible.
Okay. Kennels. Let's talk to you.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instruction from the town, I hope.
No, I haven't.
If you're not from the town, what do you want? We're busy.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're ash warriors.
Oh, you're obviously not made of ash.
Do you take everything so literally? Our training has been passed down since Lathias the dwarf's son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Can I hear this old tale with these dogs barking incessantly in the background?
I am no bard, but I will do my best. Lathias was a claimed tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Lathias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Lathias then taught this to the clan, who made him their chieftain.
And what happened to him?
Lathias' prowess earned him the love of Morrigannon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Lathias was grieved. He sent Morrigannon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Lathias slew Morrigannon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day, and gave Lathias an honored burial in the mountains. We live by his teachings, even today.
Bloody hell, those dogs. What happened to his wife, Skya?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Lathias and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
An interesting legend. Thank you for telling me.
It was an honor.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our
For
enemies.
fun!
The blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis as well?
Why?
Darkspawn painted with
And
caddis.
give it to the Darkspawn hordes.
Interesting. Hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
Okay, bye.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Welcome to the King's camp, my lord.
Hello. So we can't leave just yet.
You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari wilds until he gives the word.
Gotcha.
Take care.
I believe Sir Jory is up here. We can get a blessing from the sister as well.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Go on then.
Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
There he is, Sir Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Zolanface.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Oh, as you wish. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Daveth said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Bye. Okay, there's a couple more things we can do. Let's chat to this guy.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
There are Grey Wardens here, you know.
The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die. We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What's wrong with him?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Now I'm terrified of caterpillars. What's up here?
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Okay. So there's this guy as well.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
No, but I could give you a hosing down if you want. You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
And I bet you're as innocent as the sunrise.
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures.
I think I know the
In fact,
one.
I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Okay. They didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Get some butt key. Take that, kill him and take the key. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Okay.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the King while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Charming. Seems a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I would hazard that he's not going anywhere. You don't really need to be here. I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Loud and clear. Here you go.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
I'll try. So we've got the key to that chest the Tranquil was stood next to. However, given that he is still stood there, we shan't use it just yet. Was there anything else I needed to do around here? Just Alistair, the chest. We've been to Kaelin's tent, we've been to Loghain's tent. There's Duncan's fire. Oh, there's Duncan. Yeah, that's right, because we've got a meeting back here after we found Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Sorry, talking to me?
You know,
arsehole?
One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From Highever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious.
Okay.
Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Cool. That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Okay, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
We now have Alistair in the party. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. So we can set Alistair's tactics like we did with our dear old mum. So he's kind of sword and board as well. Nope, that's it. Actually, while we're talking, tell me a bit about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me, and becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Okay.
What about?
Oh. Tell me about the joining ritual.
There's not a lot I can tell you. We go and collect Darkspawn blood, and then you'll hear everything.
Surely you can tell me something.
Look, I can't tell you much, alright? The joining is very unpleasant. I wish I could forget it, but I can't. I don't envy what you're going to have to go through.
But what actually happens in the joining?
You learn why it's a secret.
And what if I refuse to do the ritual?
The joining is the price we pay, all of us, for being able to defeat the Darkspawn. You can't refuse.
I could run away.
I guess you could try. Duncan doesn't usually recruit cowards. If becoming a Grey Warden were easy, we wouldn't recruit the best. You want to ask me about something else?
About the Blight.
Of course.
So, what's a Blight?
You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
They aren't the same thing.
They seldom are.
Okay, what's the Chantry's version?
According to the Chant of Light, the Maker imprisoned the old gods underground long ago, as punishment for tricking mankind into worshipping them. The old gods still whispered to some men and taught them magic. These men became the Magisters of the Tevinter Empire. The Magisters used their gift to enter the Golden City, tainting it and themselves. They were cast out by the Maker and became the first Darkspawn. They fled underground, bringing their taint to their gods. The tainted old gods were the archdemons who rose from their prisons and led the Darkspawn against the world.
Wow, the voice actor's having a very fun time with that one. So that was the first Blight.
Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another Blight.
Okay. So where is the Archdemon for this Blight?
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an Archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the Archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there.
Okay. Why not kill the Darkspawn when they're underground?
They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
And what is an Archdemon?
The old gods were dragons, so the stories say. Big ones. Intelligent, even. The Tevinter Empire had big statues of them. Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate. The Archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons.
Ooh. Why are some people so skeptical?
The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the last Blight. People decided they were gone for good. Of course.
How do the Grey Wardens defeat Blights?
We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the Archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last Blight. Without the Archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
Okay. And how did anyone even know about this Blight?
The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand after the joining. If you... well, you'll understand. Not to mention people start to
I
notice
caught
when
that slip.
Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and taint everything around them. Just a guess.
Starting to put pieces together about this joining ritual. How many Darkspawn are out there?
Thousands. Tens of thousands. They've had centuries to build up their numbers.
Okay.
You want to ask me about something else?
No more questions
Then
for now.
let's get a move on, shall we?
We can always talk later, I suppose. Don't actually want to control Alistair. Actually, what gear have you got? So you've got Grey Warden Longsword. Is that better or worse? Actually, I think you're explosive. Your sword is explosive. Interesting. Okay, everything you've got is probably better than what I have. You can wear that. I think that's fine. I'm wearing pretty much the best of everything I've got. Right. Back to Duncan. Oh, do we have enough gold now to... No, we don't. Never mind.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. 1 for each recruit.
And what do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Okay. And the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to
Wouldn't
the
have
Grey
asked if I
Wardens
wasn't.
long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Okay. And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
A great many things. Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood. Actually, no. Is this part of the joining?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Good to know. How will we find the archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find this archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Bye. Right, so I wanted to mention something as well. So with the Ultimate Edition, you normally get a load of items to start with that are quite powerful. There is a patch mod thing that I've installed that spreads the items out across the game, so instead of seeing them straight away, you actually encounter them as you go through the story and the game. It feels a bit more natural, because I always hated the idea that you get all these like super powerful things right at the start, and I kind of dislike the way that sort of certain game editions do that. They just give you loads of super OP items straight off the bat. I guess most people who've already played this game like a million times be like, yeah, fine, just give me some superpowered items. But it always rubbed me up the wrong way, so they are still in the game, just not immediately. Anyway.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay. Into the wilds. Oh, actually... Shit. I hope we can still get that. There is a... quest.
That's quite the hound you have there. Mabari, isn't he?
Yes.
We've a few ourselves. Brilliant breed. You're lucky to have one.
He's all I have left of my family, in fact.
Oh, we hear too much of that sort of thing these days, don't we? Well, I best get back to the others. We need all our hounds ready for the battle.
Oh.
Good to see you again, Grey Warden.
Okay, I don't know if I screwed that up.
That hound of yours, you hear?
But there is a quest where you can get a flower from the wilds for sick Mabari.
Hail. Now be careful, there's more than Darkspawn out there, you know.
Okay. Maybe you can't get that quest if you have your Mabari with you. I don't know. Right. So... Oops. Just need to change some tactics. Davith, be an archer, please. Jory, be a scrapper. And Alistair and myself shall be defenders. Let's go! Take aim. Everybody hold. Yeah, that's hold, isn't it? Oh! Taunting, yes I am. Good. Jory's taking some damage. I didn't set any potions to his quick bar. No. Okay. So that, I'm just going to check. Yeah, so that auto looted all those wolf pelts. Good. Some dead bodies.
Over here.
Hello?
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try and bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Good.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
You hobble off
Did you
to
hear?
safety.
An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
I'm looking forward to killing them.
Bloodthirstiness is such a charming feature, too.
Well, it's just zealous kind of
Grey Wardens
enthusiasm.
Darkspawn, whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Let's do that. So the flower is actually somewhere around here. There it is.
That flower,
okay, cool.
white with a red centre. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
There we go. Thank you, Davith. Why did he want them, do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Yep, let's grab that. We'll quickly nip back to camp and turn that in, actually. Get everybody moving again. I keep forgetting to disable the hold fire button. Let's go back to camp. All the guys in camp watching us just continually come back and like, don't you guys have a mission? Shouldn't you be doing something?
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
He just conveniently asks me about that on the second time I speak to him. Yes, Davith mentioned you were offering a reward for one.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
That should be fine.
Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
I do want a reward, but I don't want to completely fleece the guy.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes.
Let me know what you'd like.
I will buy that backpack that you had. Ta. So now, I should have... Do I have to use it? No, I don't. So we've got more carry capacity now, which is always handy, but is a little bit expensive in the early game. Oh, and has that tranquil gone from in front of that chest? Don't think he has just yet. No, he's still there. Right, never mind. Back to the wilds and to the mission. Stop lollygagging around. So, we've got some things to do here, but there are quite a few little side questy bits.
Darkspawn! Destroy the fiends!
There are Darkspawn. Are they those ones? Is that what you've seen? Okay. Everybody hold. Davith, stick one in him. Oh, why are you not using that?
On it. Say your prayers.
Everybody ready?
Right.
Oops, no, I meant to select Alistair.
Right to the
Right.
So this camp here, kind of want to try and finesse this a little bit. Charging into camps is... it's one tactic. It doesn't always work though, however. And these guys have a habit of creeping up on you. Especially the mages and the archers. Right. No, no, Davith, don't go over there. Oh well, so much for finessing it.
Here.
Let's send you two off that way. And we'll take that. Nicely done, Davith. Nicely done. There's a vial. Oh, now that we have Davith in the party, we can probably go back and open those locked chests. What do I have? Rigby's Field Journal. Is that in quest items? Journal. Quest related. Signs. Ah, that's... we need to look for the signs of the chastened. Ah yes, that is Rigby's Field Journal. The chastened barbarians are nothing if not clever. They have hidden markers and signs in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wilds. In this way they mark trails, note places of interest, and even give warnings in a way that outsiders cannot understand. Interestingly, these markers look indistinguishable from a regular pile of stones. So, armed with that particular piece of knowledge, if we head up here... oh, maybe not. Oh, it's over there. Never mind. Yep, it's in that corner. Somewhere around here, maybe? Some of these are not very obvious, or at least I don't remember them being. You got to do a little bit of sort of like cursoring around the place to find it. It does say it's right there though. It's a squirrel. It's not what I'm looking for, however. Where on earth is this chastened marker? Okay, that's slightly infuriating. There it is. Do. Oh, Darkspawn. Everybody over here. Can you reach them? Yes, you can. Oh, no, you're blocked. Tell you what. you go over there. And you three charge. Of course.
Right away.
How are you doing, Davith? I thought that might be the case. Oh, get him. Get him! Okay, can you hit them from there? Yes? Is that... Don't know. Maybe. Good work, team. There's the second vial of Darkspawn blood.
On it.
And there's the third. So we have all of our blood. The next chasing marker should be... Right, so it was back up the way that I went before to get the second marker. It might actually take us around that way. In fact, I think it will. Because there is another set of items up for grabs. There it is.
As you wish.
Okay, let's go this way instead. Let's get you can just charge in. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nicely done, Jory. Some death root.
Let's get started.
Oh dear.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Does a bit, doesn't it? Okay. I think we've gone too far. Yes, we have. Back this way? Nope. And now we're heading back to camp. I'm a little bit lost because it's been a long time since I've played this. I used to know my way around the Korkiri Wilds like the back of my bloody hand. But not anymore. I think if we just hug this shoreline, we should get to where I want to go. Maybe? Oop. Ah, this is it. Okay. I always forget I've set him up with a bow as well.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Yes, we can now have everybody else join. I always forget to do that. Everybody else has just stood there watching.
This should be easy enough.
There's the alpha.
On it. Right.
Come on. Nice. So here's some more items, and
on it.
One of the particularly good items is in there. That's the Feral Wolf Charm. Chasing Flatblade is quite good. I think I'll give that to Jory. And we have a farewell letter to Jogby. My dearest son Jogby, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I have had difficulty finding the Chasing to bring them to the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumoured to be gathering in the wilds in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. I will try and find you once I have found a safe place. I like he left him a flat blade. Here, have this gigantic greatsword, son. I only hope that you'll be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother I love her and take care of our family. Your loving father, Rigby. Oh, Rigby. I have recent experience in maternal tragedy, so I feel your pain.
Careful. I'm sensing Darkspawn nearby. Best be on your guard.
Okay. Everybody handling their stuff? Nice. So one of the rebalancing mods that I installed actually make rogues more effective in terms of enemy characters that are like rogue class. Because I think one of the biggest problems in this game was a bit of an imbalance in the damage that certain enemies do, the types of enemies that there are, what's classed as an elite, what's classed as a regular enemy. So we've fixed some of that, hopefully. I'm just worried it might make it a bit too easy. As much as I do want to kind of get through this, I don't want to make it an absolute cakewalk. Hello. Just hold here for a sec.
On it.
Oh. Actually, never mind. Why are you generating so much aggro? Switch back to ball. Ooh. Ah, yes.
What do you know? More Darkspawn now. Rendered violent.
Jet. On it.
Don't know if we actually get any experience from... Oh yeah, I guess we do, in the wolves. Herlocks to kill them all in the genlocks. Going back with plenty of wolf pelts, so we'll be able to keep the camp warm for days. Bit of elf fruit. Davith, if you please. Insufficient skill.
Ready.
Kind of a rogue are you? With a helm, elf fruit. Do I need a helm? I think I do. Take that. And we'll give... Bloody hell. I forgot to do something about the resolution of these character models in the menu screen. That's very bad. Take that, since you seem to be determined to generate aggro for yourself. I think everybody else is okay. What have we got in the way of weapons? Oh yes, that's right. I was going to give you the Chastened Longblade as well, wasn't I? Chastened Flatblade, sorry. Nice. Right. Oh, I think I might have missed a Chastened Trail sign. That away. It's very atmospheric in these wilds. It seems oppressive. Eeny, meeny, miny. No? Are you stood on it, Alistair? Can you move, please? Oh, there it is. Okay, the next one is just further down. Tread carefully.
Over here.
I could have sworn in the letter it said they were identifiable as regular piles of stones. I don't see any piles of stones. I've been lied to. Is this another camp? Not exactly. So if we go this way and up this... What? We're in danger again. I'm sure we'll be fine. Cheeky bastards. Bad day to be a Genlock scout.
On it.
So up this hill. There he is, Rigby. Key to Mage's chest. Oh no, that's my... For some reason I keep mistaking the menu on the right as the bloody container inventory, not my inventory. Rigby's Last Will and Testament. To whoever finds this note, this will be the last... This is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary. Proud speaker of the Maker's word. I've come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife, Jetta. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I've buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It's my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it's still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and son, I apologise that my work has taken me from you, but know that I die in service to the Maker. Oh, there's a few drops of blood there as well. I'm assuming you can't open this one as well, Davith. You useless bastard.
command?
Is that a chastened trail? So there's 2. Are they all open and active then? Yes, they are. So if we head back to that camp that we fought when we dropped in and check around, we should find a sealed lockbox. Is this chest? There it is. Wait.
This should be easy enough.
And the other one was where? Around here. Well, we're going back this way anyway, so that's handy. Oh, it's up on this little hill.
Looky here.
Nice. Now to see if I can find my way back to the place that I accidentally kept going back to. I get the feeling this is not the way. Kind of in a roundabout sort of fashion. So here's the camp again. And there's the cache. You rummage around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret stash. Inside is an iron lockbox sealed with wax. Let's be... Part of me wants to be an absolute arsehole and open the lockbox. But being the noble that we are, we'll take it unopened to Jetta. After all, we are noble by blood. And what better way to honour the memory of our fallen parents than continue to be a good and forthright citizen. There should be one last chastened trail sign down this way, perhaps. Okay, this bridge.
More Darkspawn.
Yes.
Close by. You know the drill.
Yes, I do. So there's some scouts before... Oh shit, I forgot about this guy. Do not like emissaries. Emissaries are very bad. Oh no, Davith, I forgot to change your weapon. Well, this has gone badly straight from the get-go. You two take it to that. You guys just dispatch these as quickly as possible. Didn't tell you to stop firing back. Stay and stay. In fact, everybody just hold, please. Right. Don't want to charge over there. Just want to kind of creep along the bridge a bit. There we go. Right. Get to here, and you get to there. Can you get him from there? Nope, you can't. Can you get him from there? Yes, you can. Okay, you. And you guys just back up. I thought you were fighting something then. I thought you'd have killed them all. No, don't run forward. What about hold position do you not understand? Alright, everybody's moving. Have I got any special actions I can use with the bow? No, I don't. Need to fire against that emissary. My character's gone down. Where on earth are you going?
What?
I shall.
Damn it. This is chaos. I have done this quite badly. Jory's down as well. Okay. Let's just take stock of that catastrophe of an encounter. So this should actually serve to illustrate a point as well. When you... Really? Jory? Really? Yeah, when you fall in battle, so you notice there, oh, you can't see it because of my bloody face on the screen, you get effects for being knocked down in combat. So that one does say coughing blood, 15% fatigue. To remove this injury, use an injury kit or visit the party camp. We do have some lesser injury kits. I'm not going to use them now because I'm pretty confident we can just get by with the injuries that we've got. It'll be okay. But I will pick that up. That's an extra little side quest. And I'll nip back across that bridge and pick up the chasing trail marker that I didn't get. Okay, so that's the last of those. And there's a little reward for doing all of them. You'll probably... Oh, for God's sake. Yes. Probably should have set myself to slow walk and had the rogue disable us. But I don't think Daveth actually has the ability to disarm traps. Where's the skills menu? So what does he have? Stealth, dirty fighting, pin and shot. Those are his talents. Where are his attributes? Skills. Yeah, he doesn't have... I'm assuming that means he can't disarm traps as well. Can't remember how rogues work in this game. Anyway.
More Darkspawn. Close by. Know the drill.
Well done, men. So the chest is in this tree stump.
Right.
So we get a barbarian mace, chastened crusher, bow, helmet, some bits and bobs. So the two items that you normally get as the super powerful items at the start of the game, that's one of them. I will actually give that to my guy. So what's that give? Plus 0.25 health regen in combat, plus 1 armor and 15% nature resistance. That's not a bad item. The mud idol is cold resistance. I don't think that's necessary here. The wild bow. I will give that to my guy as his secondary. And Daveth can have Oh, he's already got a longbow. Which is better than the one I could give him anyway. That's fine. And don't think there's any better single-handed weapon. That's a pretty good two-handed weapon, but it's not quite as good as the flat blade in terms of damage. And also it has a -5 to attack, so I'll probably sell that. Cool. As you can see, there's loads of those flowers knocking around. I think you can pick them up in any of the locations where they are, in case you missed the one at the start of the wilds. But we've already done that one, so that's fine. So we're going up this hill. We picked up a little pouch of ashes before. I'll just open up the relevant quest thing. Torn from a book on local myths and legends. The Kokari Wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Astia and Nebunar, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. The legend says that Astia grew up in the company of Gazarath, spirit of the earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Kokiri. This isn't Zelda. Kokari Wilds. Gazarath began to fancy her. I fancy you. And they spent much of their days together, talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Astia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. When Astia met Nebunar, the two fell in love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend. But the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her begone. Gazarath told her she would never see it again. Gazarath told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Astia was horrified, and she fled from the enraged spirit, but she began to miss Gazarath, and on the day Nebunar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat and burned him, and brought his ashes to Gazarath, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. There are legends among the Chasing that Gazarath still haunts that lake, and those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. Memory of the contract with its beloved Astia, Gazarath will grant a single wish, and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter dome, maybe Gazarath will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Well, now we have those ashes, so we can see for ourselves.
Let's not get dead, shall we?
Yeah, let's try. There's the ashes.
Right. As you wish.
The stones, sorry. You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle some ash. Ew. That would be Gazarath. Get it, boys! Davith, can you go there, please? And do a bit of that. Jory, I quite like you as well. You've taken a lot of damage there. Nice. Level up. Bit of willpower, thank you. Shield wall. Does that come with a... yeah, reduced damage? We'll take it. Let's find what Gazarath dropped for us. I think that's mage gear. Yeah. +6 defense. Yeah, fair enough.
Ready.
Okay, we want to head down. So we're going up there. That's the old Warden archive. Just trying to remember if there's anything else to do down here. think perhaps not. That's where we got... Is that where we got the flat blade from? Yeah, I think we're good actually. So we've got the Darkspawn blood, we've done the chasing thing, we've got Jogby's Rigby or Jogby's book. Right, we've got to fight up this hill now. So,
Pointy bits ready to go.
yes.
Yes?
Again, let's try not to rush into this, but I remember what happened the last time I tried this tactic and it worked out very badly. So let's try it again. Okay. Hold.
As you wish. Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance? Weapons at the ready. You're kidding.
Okay. Switch, switch, and everybody pile on. Hold. Switch. Switch. You two attack him. Okay. Is that? Yes, that is an enemy. Have you two over there, please.
Let's get started. Show me what you got. Time for some fun.
Everybody, just a bit further up the hill.
You need help?
So we've got a Genlock Alpha, sorry, Herlock Alpha up there. Jory, Alistair, and the dog. Right, everybody, melee. You alright, Jory? Why is that not dead yet? Come on. Oh, because people are still on hold. Sorry. My fault. So I think we got a special dagger from that. We did. Joyous. I don't think there's much else to collect around here. There is possibly some herbs. We'll gather those. Bit of elf root. And if memory serves, and this will be a very strange thing to remember, there's death root around the back of here. Yep.
As you wish.
I don't know why I remembered that. Okay. Let's get us our treaties. Pretty sure there's nothing else in these ruins, but ruins they are.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you? Scavenger or intruder?
I would first know who you are and where you came from.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time.
Have you now?
Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall
Sorry,
tell
what?
you mine. Let us be civilized.
I am Zonvis. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Ah, Claudia Black, you are such a fantastic voice actor. I do love you so much. And another well-known-ish voice actor
Greetings,
about to
Mother.
appear.
I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, damn it. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I believe you're Captain Janeway. I believe you have something we need.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realise?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Thanks, Morrigan. Back at camp. Okay. Some things to do. I've already given you your flower. Let's open this chest that we now have a key for. Health, injury kit, spirit barn flask, some bits and bobs. mage outfits, some money. Was that a quest specific thing? I don't think it was. Nope. Okay.
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go.
Welcome,
I have
young man.
preparations to make for the battle, and I won't be distracted.
Goodbye.
Okay, nothing more to say to you or you. You can have a look around this area now. Not that there's anything in there, but this is where the mages were all doing their fancy dancing before. Kingsguard. I just want to see if you can unlock any of the things around here. There was a chest there before, it's gone now. Damn. Let's check. That one over by where we met Alistair, because there was a chest there as well. Oh, that's gone as well.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle.
Okay. So I'm just going to go sell some stuff quickly before we go speak to Duncan and get this joining ritual underway.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let's see what we
Let me
have.
know what you'd like.
So, sell some bits. Sell those because I can. I don't think we need any of this just yet. Spirit Balm will keep. The dagger keep because... Ooh, magic greatsword. When did I pick that up? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Sell that. I'm gonna sell the short bear. Oh, the Thane helmet. I could do with wearing that, I think. Keep those. And we've got some runes as well. Lovely. Can
Hello again. Is there something you need?
afford
Some
any
supplies,
of your
perhaps?
special goods?
So long as you keep it quiet.
Now they have any use to me at all. Viridian battle axe. Enchant staff. I have 1 gold. Costs 8. Don't really want to buy that. Anything else? Nope. Okay.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Let me know what you...
Check if he's got any recipes that might be of any use to me as well. We'll pick that up and that up because they'll be useful later on. Do I need to read those? No, I think I just have them now. Alright, Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now will you tell us what this joining ritual is all about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Is that why the joining's so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Oh no.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those...
Did what with their
those
taint?
creatures?
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day,
Jory's having
we
second thoughts.
shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Yep, you're going first. Good luck, mate.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Should have just
But
drunk the
joining
blood,
is
Jory.
Not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Stop saying taint, for God's sake.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Like I just drank some poison blood. Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Will do. Why is my dog lying down? What's going on, boy? Why are you like that? Okay, he's up and about. Let's just level him up. And check out the amulet we've just been given. Warden's Oath. So that's actually a lot better than that Feral Wolf Charm. Interesting. Weakens Darkspawn. I don't remember that having all those effects. Ah, cool. So we've got a weakened Darkspawn radius now. Awesome. Memory Band is just a ring. Silver Bond. Constitution of Physical Resistance. Yes, please. What happened to... Yeah, we've still got the house signet ring. Sturdy silver ring with a signet in the form of a bear paw, symbol of the Howe family, being in possession of some of the henchmen. Okay, guess that's just a random piece of stuff. Showing how... Oh, okay, so that switches helmets on and off. I do actually want it off. Yeah, that's fine. I might switch it back on if I get a really good helmet that I can wear. Have I been given Alistair's stuff? I feel like... Okay, so I've just been given Grey Warden heavy armor. I'm a Grey Warden now. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Grey Warden shield, which is not quite as good in terms of pure damage rating. It's actually a bit better than what we've currently got on. That's fine. I'll use that. Let's put the rest of the Grey Warden stuff on. Boots and where's the gloves. Nice, okay. Well, I suppose that makes sense that we'd be given a set of Grey Warden armour after we become one. We've got a Grey Warden dagger. We've got a Grey Warden sword. A long sword. It's not quite as good as my family sword. Ooh, although I am tempted to use it because of the extra stuff that you get. +2 attack, armor penetration, melee critical chance, critical backstab, double chance of death blows. Yeah, we'll use it for a bit. See how it goes. We do have 2 of them though, which is odd. Okay. Well, I think we will leave it there for now. We've done quite a bit and finally got ourselves promoted to the rank of Grey Warden, much to the expense of 2 of our comrades. But yes, we've come far in the world and lost much, but we've only just begun. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheerio.